Good morning, Swadika, and welcome to Newsline. It's the 2nd of December, 2013. In today's top stories, the Prime Minister has instructed that the government war room be replaced to escape from protesters. In the business news, the National Statistical Office has revealed that the average household debt has risen significantly. But let's have a look at today's main headlines. Her Royal Highness Princess Sirat, Royal Consort to His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, presided over a walkathon in honor of His Majesty the King on the occasion of his 86th birthday anniversary, coming up this December the 5th at Sanam Luang. The event is organized annually by the Ha Thanwa Maharaj Foundation and was participated by government officials, military and police officers, members of state enterprises, business people and the general public. The princess led the participants in a 3-kilometer walk, which started from Sanam Luang and went circling the temple of the Emerald Buddha and also the Grand Palace, and then took a few more roads before coming back to the starting point. Her Royal Highness Princess Somsawali presided over an event to commemorate the World AIDS Day 2013 at the Mall Department Store on Ngawongwan Road in Nonthaburi Province. The event was organized by the Thai Red Cross Society, the Ministry of Public Health and other related units, both government and civil sectors, which work to assist people living with HIV. A World AIDS Day campaign is held annually under the auspices of the UNAIDS project to incite awareness and promote joint efforts to address the spread of AIDS. This year's theme of World AIDS Day is Shared Responsibility, Strengthening Results for an AIDS-Free Generation. The fair at the mall gave better knowledge on medical advancement on AIDS treatment, free blood tests for visitors, children's performances, entertainment programs, and sales of consumer goods. The Prime Minister has instructed that the government war room be relocated to the Royal Thai Police Club. Officials affirm that the emergency decree will not be implemented to handle the People's Democratic Reform Committee, or PDRC.
Capacity as the Secretary General of the National Security Council said that the war room is constantly shifted around according to developing situations in order to ensure security. He said that the war room is used around the clock for the government's communication. The relocation of the war room is not to escape from protesters, but is part of continually shifting strategy to ensure convenience and safety. The Lieutenant General added that the war room will not permanently move to the Royal Thai Police Club, as the location of the war room will be frequently changed according to the Prime Minister Kun Yingluck Shinawat's instructions. Lieutenant General Paradon Patanathabut said that the political situation will be periodically reviewed because there are large numbers of people from the People's Democratic Reform Committee, the United Front for Democracy Against Dictatorship, and other groups in Bangkok. National security and government agencies will assess the situation. Lieutenant General Paradon said later that it is not necessary to implement the emergency decree at this time because the Internal Security Act and the Disaster Prevention and Mitigation Act can still be used to control the situation.
Army Chief General Prayut Chan-o-cha has called on anti-government protesters to refrain from using the monarchy as a political negotiation mechanism, urged the army to take sides in the conflicts. In an official statement, General Prayut Chan-o-cha referred to protesters of the Students and People Network for Thailand's Reform who intruded into the army headquarters and demanded that he clearly announce his stance in light of the political disputes. General Prayut said the army was obliged to protect the nation, religion, monarchy and people and should not be pressured to take sides in the conflicts. The army has never followed any unlawful command, while protesters should not instigate people to resort to violence, an act which could escalate conflicts in the country. He reiterated that the army has avoided clashes with the people, which may lead to injuries or deaths, but that peacekeeping operations will be strengthened if the situation changes. According to the Bangkok Emergency Medical Service, 4 were killed and at least 50 others were injured during clashes between pro- and anti-government supporters. The Bangkok Emergency Medical Service revealed that 4 people were killed in the clashes taking place over the weekend. Around 54 other people were reportedly injured as well. Meanwhile, Police Major General Piya Uttayo, Center for the Administration of Peace and Order spokesman, said that casualties were caused by clashes between 2 rival groups. He also denied rumors that said police had been involved in the shooting. He added that police who were mobilized to the area were not allowed to carry guns. They were armed with only shields and truncheons. Pro-government demonstrators have been disbanded from a national sports stadium after their leaders ended the rally.
Nathawut Saiker, Deputy Minister of Commerce and leader of Red Shirt Rally at Ratchabankala Stadium, said before the rally adjourned that Red Shirts had completed its rally purpose in expressing their support to the government that had won a majority in a general election. He also expresses sadness over clashes between 2 groups of teenagers in the Ramkhamhaeng University in the vicinity the night before, in which 1 person was killed. Therefore, the Red Shirt Rally should end their protest before more casualties occur. Nathawut demanded the Ministry of Justice to investigate the cause of death and punish the wrongdoers. Local media reported police officers escorted Red Shirt protesters on board buses, which would bring them back to their hometown.
Groups of teachers from across the country have submitted a letter asking protesters to stop their rallies and peacefully talk to settle political disputes. The groups of teachers submitted a letter to Kun Aphinan Chantarangsi, Public Relations Department Director General, asking all sides to help solve the political deadlock in Thailand through peaceful means and under democratic principles. The teachers urged all sides to think of the country as a priority, while saying they will remain neutral in all political conflicts. They wanted to see peace in the country. Suvarnabhumi International Airport has set up a help center for its passengers amidst the ongoing protest. As tension of the political conflict has risen, Suvarnabhumi has set up Airport Help Center at CIP 5 on the 3rd floor of Passenger Terminal. Passengers who are stranded or affected by the current political demonstration are encouraged to call 02-132-9999. That is again 02-132-9999 24 hours a day. The center has been set up to provide information to passengers and facilitate their travel. And that's it for now. We'll take a break. Coming up next, the Department of Foreign Trade Thailand will be able to export more rice during the remaining of this year. We'll be right back after these messages. Don't go away.
Open the world of information. Embrace public participation. Present Thainess to the world. New dimension of the government's public relations. The 80th anniversary of the Public Relations Department. Creative media for the society. Mobilizing Thailand towards the ASEAN community.
เมื่อมนุษย์ทำลายสมดุลทางธรรมชาติแล้วมนุษย์ก็เป็นผู้ประสบภัยพิบัติจากธรรมชาติร่วมสร้างอนาคตลดภัยพิบัติระดมพลังพลิกฟื้นคืนผืนป่าในทุกชุมชนทั่วประเทศ
For those who have Android smartphones, you can download a PRD News application by searching for PRD News English in Play Store. That way, you can stay up to date with the latest happenings in Thailand.
Welcome back. You're still with us right here on Newsline. And according to a central bank economist, the current political turmoil has wreaked havoc on Thailand's economy, which saw declining domestic consumption, business confidence, private investment and exports. The Bank of Thailand, or BOT's director of the Macroeconomic Policy Office, Dr. Rung Malikamat said business confidence index declined from 47.5 in September to 47.4 in October, and it will be lowered from 52.3 to 51.7 for the index over the next 3 months. Domestic purchases of durable appliances and energy have decreased due to the political instability or uncertainty. She added that the private sector was waiting for the political conflicts to unfold and for the economy to strengthen domestically and internationally after October exports shrank 0.5% to a value of $19 billion. Private investment has reduced by 4.9% after delays in new investment projects, particularly industrial manufacturing for exports. Investments for exports should expand again if the export situation improves next year. Mrs. Rung said that the declining production has automatically lowered imports by 4.6% to a value of $18.7 billion. She said the recent reduction of policy interest rate by 0.25% would lower risk and maintain monetary security at a certain level in light of high volatility. And the Department of Foreign Trade Thailand will be able to export more rice during the remaining of this year. According to Director General of the Department, Kun Surasak Riengkrua, the higher rice export figure stems from the government's efforts in clearing the stockpiled rice via G2G deals as well as selling it to domestic vendors. In addition, Thai rice has competitive prices comparing to that of other rice exporting countries. Thailand has exported 5.6 million tons of rice. That is worth 114.7 billion baht from the beginning of this year until November 20th, a decrease from last year's figure of 6.2 tons or 131.3 billion baht. The Director General, however, predicted that Thailand would be able to export 8.5 million tons of rice worth 171.3 billion baht altogether by year's end. As for the year 2014, Mr. Surasak expected the industry to perform better, saying the country should be able to export at least 8 million tons to the tune of 154 billion baht. The National Statistical Office, or NSO, has revealed that the average household debt has risen significantly.
According to a recent NSO survey on social and economic situation of Thai households during the first 6 months of this year, 54% of the households were indebted. The survey said that housing loans, daily purchase of commodity products, and education expenses accounted for the majority of the household debts, currently averaging at around 159,000 baht. Other household debts are related to agriculture and businesses. The survey also said that 92% of the debts are done within the formal banking system. 4% have deals with both legal and illegal creditors, and 4.6% rely on illegal money lending services. It also indicates that the average household debt made through traditional loan sources is around 156,400 baht, which is 50 times higher than that made through illegal lenders. However, when looking at household expenses in each part of the country, the survey shows households in Bangkok and its vicinity have the highest average income of more than 44,000 baht, with 33,100 baht of average expense, or 75% of the income. The average household debt in these areas is at 283,500 baht. The northeastern region holds the highest expense-to-income ratio at 79%, causing households in the zone to have the least savings and the least debt-clearing ability. Holding the least expense-to-income ratio is the households from the northern region, which stands at 72%.
Kasikorn Research Center, or Care Research, has predicted that the Thai stock market during this week will be volatile, citing political situation as the main indicator. Care Research said it would keep a close watch on the current political situation, as it is the main factor that determines the stability of the Thai stock market. Other indicators, according to the center, will be ISM manufacturing and GDP in the third quarter. The center expected the stock index to swing around 1,300 to 1,340 points this week. Meanwhile, Asia Plus Company has forecast that the stock market during December 2nd till the 6th, or the whole of this week, will continue to be hit by the prolonged demonstrations, while expecting the market to be lively at the end of December. As for exchange rates, Care Research Center said the Thai currency will be in the range of 32 to 32.3 baht per US dollar during December 2nd till the 6th. And now to find out more on the updates on the exchange rates and commodity prices, let's have a look at the figures now.
Pak, เมื่อไหร่เราจะได้ข้าวเยอะๆสำหรับเลี้ยงครอบครัวเราล่ะป้า
ไม่ต้องกังวลแล้วนะครับอันนี้คือข้าวเมล็ดพันธุ์ดีปลอดสารพิษตามพระราชดำริของพระองค์ท่านเพื่อฟื้นฟูนาล้างและเพิ่มศักยภาพของพื้นที่นาเดิมให้ได้ผลผลิตมากขึ้นนะครับ
เข้าใจเข้าถึงพัฒนา My Idol คนต้นแบบจังหวัดชายแดนภาคใต้โครงการประชาสัมพันธ์สนับสนุนการแก้ไขปัญหาในพื้นที่จังหวัดชายแดนภาคใต้กรมประชาสัมพันธ์
For those who have Android smartphones, you can download a PRD News application by searching for PRD News English in Play Store. That way, you can stay up to date with the latest happenings in Thailand.
Welcome back. You're watching Newsline. As several provinces in the north and northeast are experiencing cold weather, many people have fallen ill of ordinary flu and also influenza. The temperature at Phu Sing and Phu Pha Phung in Amnatcharan has dropped to as low as 16 degrees Celsius in the morning. Many residents have reportedly come down with flu and also influenza. Amnatcharan Governor Virawat Chunwarin has advised people to exercise in the morning or even daily for better health. Small children and the elderly should keep themselves warm at all times. Many people have reportedly had respiratory diseases. The provincial office has been ordered to survey affected households to see if they need warm clothing or not, so the officials can assist them accordingly. Meanwhile, in Yasothon, over 1,000 crab-eating monkeys have begun to climb down the trees and sunbathe in open area to keep themselves warm. Yasothon has been experiencing drops in temperatures and also strong winds. The mercury has dropped to around 19 to 20 degrees Celsius. The meteorological department has reported that the mercury will drop by 2 to 4 degrees in the north, northeast, central, and the east. Meanwhile, the south will be in for heavy rain and strong winds during December 2nd till the 3rd. The Thai Red Cross Society is set to hold a blood drive on His Majesty the King's birthday. The event is also aimed at showing loyalty to our King. As Thailand has been hit by blood supply shortage, the Thai Red Cross is, on the occasion of His Majesty the King's 86th birthday anniversary, appealing for the donation of blood. The blood drive will be held at the National Blood Center on Angri Dunang Road on December 5th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Blood donors can also sign well-wishing books on the occasion. According to the Red Cross, the amount of blood donated in the past few months has been lower than the target set. To ensure that sufficient blood supply is available for those in need, the Red Cross said that the blood drive would be held throughout the month of December. Those interested can contact the National Blood Center at 02-256-4300 or visit the center 7 days a week. And the New Year Gift 2014 fair has kicked off at Impact Muang Thong Thani and will run through December the 8th. As New Year is approaching, the Ministry for Commerce is bringing together low-price souvenir retailers at Impact with an aim to help Thai people reduce their living expenses. Over 500 companies are showcasing a wide range of products at the fair, such as food and beverage, furniture and appliances, fashion products, OTOP products, and health as well as beauty products. The Commerce Ministry is expecting to see more than 300,000 fairgoers, while the cash flow during the event is estimated at 300 to 500 million baht. The New Year Gift 2014 exhibition is taking place at Impact Muang Thong Thani Exhibition Center until December the 8th, and the door opens from 10:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. The International Fireworks Festival 2013 was held in Pattaya, attracting thousands of tourists who packed the tourist city, waiting to see the spectacular 45-minute firework display.
The Pattaya Council, Chonburi Administrative Organisation, the Tourism Authority of Thailand and the private sector have together organised the International Fireworks Festival 2013. With the show being the final one, a grand 45-minute firework display called Rhythm was held. The show was jointly organised by 4 nations, including Japan, Taiwan, Switzerland and the Philippines. The fireworks show was synchronized with the sound and light. Each nation's show had its own uniqueness. For example, the Taiwanese show was about flowers and music. Switzerland emphasized on musical rhythm, and the Japanese focused on technology.
Beautiful indeed. The Ubon Ratchathani Zoo has just opened a new section called the Mini Zoo to house new animals from abroad in order to attract more tourists during the New Year holidays. Meerkats are among the cute newcomers that attract a lot of visitors to the newly opened Mini Zoo section. Many tourists enjoyed feeding and having pictures taken with the animals. The Mini Zoo houses many animals from abroad, including red kangaroos from Australia, caiman crocodiles from Africa, golden pythons, badgers, binturongs, and many others. The zoo organizers expected the new animals to draw in more domestic tourists and those from neighboring countries during the New Year holidays and throughout next year. And world number 1 tennis player Serena Williams and world number 2 Victor Azarenka will face each other in an exhibition match in Hua Hin. Lawn Tennis Association of Thailand President Suwat Liptaphalop announced that Thailand would host a very special tennis match in Hua Hin World Tennis Invitation on December 28th. The players to see action would be the world's top 2 female tennis players. Ms. Azarenka has twice played exhibition matches here, while this will be Miss Williams' first appearance at the event. This match will be held at Intercontinental Hotel in Hua Hin. Fans can get tickets at www.thaiticketmajor.com or simply call 02-262-3838. And that's it for today's edition of Newsline. If you do have any suggestions or comments, please email them to us at newsline.nbt@gmail.com. And we'll be saying goodbye today with the beautiful fireworks that you saw earlier in the news from the International Fireworks Festival 2013. I'm Chalapansana Rula. See you next time. Sawasdee ka.